You got 10 minutes to spare? Well, then let's overanalyze it. Hey guys, this is my new little segment I've come up with. I don't know how, this might be the only segment. This is the pilot, I guess you would say. Let's see how this goes. Let's see what kind of feedback we get from this. Because I can't think of many more boring subjects than the butter knife. So, you might think to yourself, I use this on a daily basis, maybe every other day. Maybe I'm making a peanut butter jelly sandwich. Maybe I'm doing something else. Anywho, at some point you use this utensil. And there are so many different variations and so many different things I like and dislike about the butter knife. Okay, so I'm going to start with, let's see, what do we got here? Okay, this is the first thing. When I reach into the drawer, as you southerners say, when I reach into the drawer, okay, let's go over here. I'm going to show you all the details for this. I don't know if you can see this or not. There's like no teeth to it whatsoever. I mean, there's a ridge, but it's cut very shallow. Not shallow. Yeah, shallow. It's not deep. There's really nothing to it. Okay, and so that's the first thing I go for. Second thing is weight. This one, too light. Very basic. This is a very... This is fun, huh? Very basic, simple, one-side design butter knife. Okay? This is my favorite butter knife. Okay. So it's actually kind of a little dirty right now. Yeah, okay. So this has got an edge to it that I can feel gripping at my flesh as I run my hand up and down it like this. That is handy. If I'm making like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for myself or someone else, one of my children, I want that. Because at the end, after I've spread all that peanut butter and jelly all over the bread and or toast, I want to cut that thing in half. I don't want to hand it to them whole. Most chances are they're not going to eat the crust anyway. Griffin might. So I cut it. Boom. I got a nice edge. It cuts through the bread, toast beautifully, wonderfully. It bites. It bites in as I'm going back and forth. It's not sliding over the surface of the bread. If I did this long enough, I would lose my fingers, my point. Anywho, now the second thing I love about this, well, one of the main things I really love about all utensils is when they are forged from one piece of metal, stainless steel or whatever. I love that. Third, and very critical, is the weight of the handle. I want that balance right there. That's exactly where I want it. That way when you know what I'm saying? Like, ooh. It's just effective. But I wanted to show you some of the other ones. Obviously, that's one piece, heavy. It's the perfect one for me. Then this is the first one we looked at. So this one only has a design on one side. The first thing I want to say about that, as I'm showing you the several designs, we're going to go back to the blade too on some of these. This is nice because it's a one piece. It's heavy. The design is nice on it. It's just the teeth on it are like faked. Like it's not real. Like it looks like they're really deep, but there's no cut to it. Anywho, my point is someone has a job, and their job is to design that. You know what I mean? Like here's another one. Now they're always pretty basic, and they're always almost they're almost always floral in nature. Floral, or this is actually kind of neat. This has definitely got some like filigree type feel to it, but it's also meaty and weighty. It's nice. Then comes along, here's some of my least favorite ones. First of all, if it's got a wooden handle, which I think I might have stolen this one from work because I would never buy one of these. They rot eventually. You know, they get through that lacquer, and I'm sure that's getting into your food and stuff. Anywho, this is no edge. This used to have an edge, but this metal is so soft that over time it just farted off into nothing. Anywho, the wood I don't like. I love wood. I love wooden things. I love wooden toys. This is just getting worse and worse. I have a respect for wood. When I buy a wood product, I understand that a tree had to die for that. Yeah, so what if it makes me a hippie? Anywho, I'm not against it. We do need trees for things. So, well, we don't maybe need, but want. However, this is not one of them. This is dumb. Why would you do this? And half the time, the tang, if you didn't know, the proper term is the metal that goes within the handle, because obviously this is attached in here. Sometimes it only goes here, sometimes it goes here. The longer, obviously, the better of a blade you're going to have, a more strong, long, even blade. Then you get the little, like the freak shows of the butter knife world. Check this out. This is kind of cool. I use this only with like butter on toast, I think. Or sometimes with cream cheese. It's a wider blade. There's no edge. I mean, this is perfectly flat. Like I couldn't cut myself. I might be able to. Should we try? Let's see how long it takes before I cut myself. Anyway, there's no edge to it. It's just meant for spreading sexually. No, it's just meant for like, cream cheese or butter. So that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the blade. Perfect. Everything about this. Absolutely perfect. I feel like if I had to, I could kill a man with this knife. This, no edge to it. It's one, maybe, that's not one piece. Just terrible. Terrible, terrible. Awful, awful. I don't think we talked about this one. This one isn't too bad either. This is another single piece of metal. It's got a nice edge on it. I'm not going to keep you any longer. I realize that I'm talking about a fucking butter knife. And then the faux with the design. I do like the design, though. I'll give them that. Anyway, that's me overanalyzing a butter knife. There are different jobs for your butter knife, too. This one is perfect also for hard-boiled eggs. After I've cracked and peeled the egg, this cuts just to the depth I need it to get to the yolk so I can remove it, because Poe gets all the treats and Chewie gets shit because he's a dick, and then Poe gets all the treats. That's a song I sing to my, what the fuck do you call those piece of shit dogs? Chug, or a pug wawa. I don't know. It's, I guess, the mother and difference. That's all. Mother and father makes the difference. Okay, so yeah, that's it. I use that for hard-boiled eggs. I use that for anything. If this is clean, I'm using it. I need to find more of these. So if you see these out and about, let me know where you get them, because I want all of them. I want to buy all of the knives. Well, it's been nice. I've really enjoyed talking about butter knives with you tonight and overanalyzing it. I hope that you enjoyed it too. And if you like watching these videos that I'm making as much as I'm loving making them, then please subscribe and pass them along to anybody who you might know who would like watching them as well. That's right. Also, like, comment, share. You know what I mean? It's fun to like read new comments from new people. It's fancy. It's fantastic. I appreciate it. Thanks for all the new comments and likes. Follow me on the social media. It's always at GEYCEN. It'll never be anywhere else, as long as I have something to say about it. I guess someday maybe I'll lose it to someone else who wants to use that spelling. Jerks. What a fucking asshole. Don't forget to make somebody smile tomorrow, and make yourself a better person tomorrow than you were today tomorrow. Live life to the fullest and love every moment of it, because you just never know when that last moment's going to come. But never live in fear of that moment. Always live in love. And never let your inner child die. Let's sing and dance as one, my brothers and sisters, in the sun and in the rain. Okay? Sound good to you? Excellent. You guys take care. I don't know what's coming up next. I've done Oreos. I've done Twinkies. We've done some unboxings. Now we're overanalyzing things. So let's see where the road takes us. Anywho, you guys take care. Thank you for always stopping by. And I'll see you guys a little bit further on down the road.